Check out the new Sugar Pine 7 hoodies available in the store, link in the description. It's been over 4 months since I crashed my car, and I'm still far too afraid to drive. So my life has become a series of hoping my friends will drive me around or waiting on cars to come pick me up. I had a very important delivery coming to what was unfortunately my old address. With Kib's car in the shop, he didn't have a way to get to work. And when I asked James to pick me up, his exact words were, "I've decided to pick up Kib instead of you." To which I said, "You're a lonely freak. You're a bad friend. Everybody hates you. Suck my own dick. I'm sucking my own dick. Everybody can suck my own dick. I'm sucking everybody's dick."
Kib.
James!
Kib! I'm out here, dude.
James! Sup, dude?
What are you doing over there?
I got locked in the wrong apartment. Yeah, let's go get my laundry.
What?
Come on, as you do.
Got some laundry to pick up. Oh, shit. Where are we?
Uh-oh, lost again.
It seemed like my driver was lost as well. He'd driven around the same block 5 miles away for the past 30 minutes, which is when I noticed James's friend he met at a James convention, and I didn't leave the best first impression on him. Derby, Michigan?
Derby.
Derby. D-E-E-E-E-A-E-E-A.
Derby.
You're miscommunicating. But there wasn't any time to fix that. I needed him to drive me to Woodland Hills to pick up my package.
Where's Woodland Hills? Do you know the...
Not Woodland Hills, Woodland Hills.
I didn't say Woodland Hills, I said Woodland Hills.
Yeah, it's the accent, sorry, it's thick.
I was supposed to go to the doctor's with my kid, but we can put that off, I guess.
Sounds like a you problem, pussy. It was time to get my package. And believe me when I say, I couldn't wait to show the boys what I ordered.
Check this out. I'm gonna turn and enter the elevator at the right time. We're in! I put a sock around my cockhead when I go to sleep so it doesn't touch Sammy Joe. She doesn't like that.
What you're about to see is a completely real moment, something captured unexpectedly. The reaction from Kib is genuine, and without further ado...
It's still so wet. What do I do?
Simply put it back in the dryer for longer. How have you survived? I felt like I was finally bonding with Buckley, who I refuse to call James because there's already a James in our group. Speaking of James and James met at a James convention, another potential talking point to bond further. So how do you know James? How'd you guys meet? At a James convention?
Yeah, it was at the James convention.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it was at the forum.
I wouldn't have guessed you were James. I would have figured you for a cherry bonnet, or like a Marxist McHammer, or like a Steady Dan, you know? You know, talking to Buckley, in many ways, I was incredibly bored, so I switched the conversation. Okay, so your turn's gonna be, you don't have to go over there yet, but your turn's gonna be up here pretty soon. It's gonna be the one that says Mulholland, so it's after Woodlake.
Oh, okay. Do you watch The Big Bang Theory?
Oh no, that's okay. I kept thinking, man, I wish Kib and James were there to see this package with me. It was going to change everything. I just hoped they weren't wasting time, and that they would be back at the office promptly.
Thanks for picking me up, by the way, dude.
No problem. It was well out of the way. I live 40 minutes away. 40 minutes back to the office.
Such is life. Am I right?
Why don't you just Uber?
Oh, yeah. Well, first off, car's in the shop. Second off, Uber is closed for the day. They closed it. Whole site's fucked. Yeah. Apparently there was
I'm gonna check.
There's a baby Joey in the road, and
Got it.
some Uber driver ran him over thrice. Not twice, but thrice.
Oh, it's working.
Oh shit, must have come back on. Well, you're already here. Might as well slide a ride from you.
Quick wet you have. Quick wet.
What's that mean? What is that?
Well, it's whatever, man. I was just honking out there for a while. You didn't hear me. There's a guy, a fucking old guy across the street on the balcony, came out, started throwing fucking orange peels at me. And he was saying, "Go back to Fuckville! Go back to Fuckville!" And I thought, I don't know. I literally thought to myself, I don't know.
On top of that pervert, there's a giant that lives in this building that I happen to run across quite frequently.
Is it a Nephilim?
He's a necromancer, yeah.
Shit.
Sits on his boom in the elevator, and he's got his head between his crustate, and he's just barely in there. I have to wheel him out. Doesn't even ask. Just looks at me with green eyes. Eyes of envy, eyes of glory. Nobody knows who's seen Corey. Well, stop wasting time, dude. Let's go to the office. One other coffee for the road?
I haven't even finished this one.
Cold or hot?
Same thing's fine.
Hot one coming up, big bitch. You said hot coffee, right?
Yeah. Oh, Autumn texted me.
Say.
Alright, let's hit it.
I moved out about 6 months ago, so it was weird going back to the place I lived for almost 2 years. I hated most of the people that lived on my street. A little girl next door watched me through my window. My neighbors to the left constantly yelled at each other, and they yelled at anybody that parked in the postman spot. Turns out the postman can park anywhere he fucking wants on the whole street. But I was curious who took my place in my old house. It turns out they're assholes too. I went to the door. I asked them, could you sign for me on the off chance FedEx comes and I'm not there? Of course, I'll get the notification and return swiftly. She looked me in my eyes and said no and closed the door. I couldn't be mad. It's something I would do. So I was left there to wait for 2 hours and intercept the FedEx man when he came. And my God, did he come. And as I signed off on my package, the excitement in the air was palpable. You could feel it all throughout the car. Cool. I could barely contain myself, and it was time to head back to the office.
Woo!
Alright,
What a day!
there you go, mate.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'm just gonna hop by the office and get ready to show everybody the big package.
Okay. Hey, do you want to grab something to eat quickly, or grab some lunch? I could get you a Happy Meal on me.
Nah, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Oh,
I really
okay.
appreciate it. Cool.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll hit you up if I ever need a ride again. Thank you.
Yeah, let me know if you want to grab a beer sometime or whatever.
Yeah, I'll message you. Don't message me, though.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah, what's up?
Listen, just a little word of advice, yeah. Just be careful how you go, yeah? I mean,
Be careful how I...
yeah. Just, there are people out here in this world that like you. They think you're a good guy, and you shouldn't... I don't know, you just shouldn't take them for granted.
Is that about James?
Yeah, it's just something James was talking to me about, but he's just,
Doesn't think I treat him right?
he doesn't think, no, well,
So it's interesting that he talks, behind my back to other people.
not talking behind your back. He's
Appreciate it,
just-
man.
All right.
Got the box.
Like I say, cares a lot about you, alright?
Yeah, no, I got that the first time that I was talking outside your car.